Assalamualaikum and good day to all the viewers and the listeners. I am your reporter for today's video. My name is Jasmira Rokaya Ramos Pollock, and for today I will be discussing the types of risks faced by financial intermediaries. So before I started my topic, I would like to give a brief explanation about financial intermediary. So what is financial intermediary? Financial intermediary is a financial institution that connects surplus and deficit agents. It is an entity that acts as the middleman between two parties in a financial transaction rather. It offers a service to help an individual or a firm to save and borrow money. So, financial intermediary connects borrowers to savers. It is also known as the backbone of the economy. It is essential to a growth of a country, and it serves as the lubricants that keep the economy growing. So, financial intermediaries has or has 10 10 types of risks. So let us start with the first one, market risk. So market risk is largely caused by economic uncertainties. It is the risk of losses in positions arising from movements in market variables like prices and volatility. Market risk, ito yung kumbaga getting customers and then you must try to you must find ways to retain them. Kasi sa market, we all know that a market is a competition. So, we must learn na sa market, there are possibilities of losing customers. So, pag, pag nandun tayo sa risk na yon, yung malulose natin yung mga customers, it is of course, big loss to the company or a business. So, let's move on to the second one, the interest rate risk. The risk that changes in interest rates in the US or in other world markets may reduce or increase the market value of a bond you hold. So interest rate risk, ito daw yung mga nangyayari kapag yung BSP or yung Bangko Sentral ng Pilipinas imposes higher interest rate. So when this happens, magkakaroon ng less borrowers ang isang financial intermediary, then it would result to less earnings or syempre yung financial intermediary na ito mababawasan ng earnings. So, in the other way around, kapag ka naman dumami yung borrowers, may tendency na ang isang financial intermediary ay magle-lessen din yung earnings or yun nga kasi yung isang financial intermediary na may interest rate ay kapag ka ito ay pinalaki yung interest rate, 'di ba mababawasan yung borrowers. So, kapag ka naman pinalit yung interest rate, madaragdagan yung borrowers. Kaso, yung earnings at parang nasa same spot pa rin siya. That's my understanding about interest rate risk. So, the off-balance sheet risk. This risk represents disparities between an organization's reported and actual assets and liabilities. So, ang off-balance sheet risk, ito yung risk with regards to the company's revenue and expenses. Pagdating naman sa inflation, itong off-balance sheet risk, dito nagaganap yung pagliit ng revenue and then paglaki ng expenses. And when this happens, syempre may malaking epekto ito sa isang kumpanya or firm. So, credit risk. It is the risk that has the possibility of losing and resulting from a borrower's failure to repay a loan or meet contractual obligations. Sa credit risk, dito nangyayari yung kapag di ka nagbabayad or yung borrower hindi nagbayad ng utang or ng loan. I think ang mabibigay ko na example dito is, for example, 'di ba madalas may mga nagpapa-plan sa Globe sa mga phones. There's may mga situation kasi na kapag ka ang kapag ka yung sorry kapag ka yung borrower nag nag-plan siya sa Globe, nag-take siya ng plan sa Globe sa mobile phone. So, kapag ka hindi nagbabayad ng maayos yung borrower, malaking epekto to sa Globe kasi syempre nawalan sila ng product pero tapos hindi nagbabayad yung borrower. It would be a big loss to the company. So, the fifth one is the liquidity risk. It is the risk of incurring losses resulting from the inability to meet payment obligations in a timely manner when they become due or from being unable to do so at a sustainable cost. Sa liquidity risk, dito nangyayari yung magpipay ng yung magbabayad ka ng short-term liabilities and loans mo using your current assets or using the financial intermediaries' current assets. So, excuse me. The sixth risk is the foreign exchange risk. So, it is a financial risk that exists when a financial transaction is denominated in a currency other than the domestic currency of the company. So, foreign exchange risk is ito yung pagpapalit ng halimbawa sa atin sa Philippines, yung Philippine peso pinapalitan natin ng US dollar when we go to the United States of America. So tas diba kapag yung currency, yung worth ng currency from peso to dollar is it changes every time. So, yun, may risk din doon kasi syempre, pag tumataas, may epekto yun sa financial intermediary. Kapag bumaba naman, may epekto rin yun sa financial intermediary. So, the seventh one is the country or sovereign risk. It is the risk that a government could default on its debt or sovereign debt or other obligations. I believe sa country or sovereign risk, it is most likely on the political side. Halimbawa, halimbawa tayo, Pilipinas, alam naman natin na bound tayo sa utang from other countries. So, ang Bangko Sentral ng Pilipinas ay may malaking risk sila na tinatahak because of these debts that our country has. So, eighth one is the technology risk. It is also known as information technology risk. This type of risk is a type of business risk defined as the potential for any technology failure to disrupt a business. Sa technology risk, dito nangyayari yung halimbawa Grab. 'Di ba sa Grab, alam nababalita naman natin yung mga scam na nagaganap dahil nagaganap sa Grab. Ito yung halimbawa, ako, I am a customer of Grab. And then, tumawag ako sa Grab or sa application nila, mag-order ako. Tapos, hindi ko naman intention talaga na bayaran yun. My only intention is to scam them. It is a risk that Grab or it is a risk na pinakamasakit kumbaga sa isang business kasi kinuhaan rin sila ng product pero hindi naman binayaran kasi yun nga, na-scam sila. Na, sa technology risk rin, ito yung kumbaga, mga lahat ng businesses, there are tendency na there's a tendency na may mga applications sila and websites for their business. But the thing is, not everyone or not every business rather has a website or application na mabibigay nila for their customers. So yun. So let's go to the operational risk. It is the risk of losses caused by flawed or failed processes, policies, systems, or events that disrupt business operations. So sa operational risk, ito naman yung sabi nga dito, it is more of a compliance with laws, rules, and regulations. Ito rin yung type of risk na, halimbawa, yung process sa isang financial intermediary ay hindi nasunod yung process na kailangan. May nagkamali sa pagsasagawa ng process. So, it is a risk kasi kapag ka ito nangyari, may possibility na yung process na nagkamali ka, it would cause to an expense kasi kailangan mong ulitin yung process, which means madaragdagan yung expense mo. So, the last one is the insolvency risk. It is the real possibility that the company may be unable to meet its payment obligations in a defined period of time, generally in a one-year horizon. It is also known as bankruptcy risk. So, sa insolvency risk naman, ito yung pagbabayad ng long-term liabilities or debts ng isang financial intermediary gamit ang assets nito. So, those are the types of risks faced by financial intermediaries, So, every one of us, I think, are all willing to take risks naman, diba? But when it comes to financial intermediaries, hindi kailangan na lagi-lagi ka nagtitake ng risk kasi this will cause to a loss or mag-incur ka talaga ng loss when you always take risks. Kasi these types of risks are what the financial intermediaries should monitor or counteract with certain actions kasi kapag itong mga risk na to ay nangyari, malaking loss talaga to sa kumpanya. So the thing is, a financial intermediary should mitigate effects on how to lessen the risks para ma-sustain yung profitability of the business. So, that's it for my report. Thank you so much for listening.